Hey guys, and welcome to another Game Explained discussion. I'm your host, Andre Seegers, and this time we're joined by Derek Bidner and Ash Paulson to discuss the recent news that Onnit and Smashville are returning as stages in Smash Bros. Wii U. So let's get started. Alright guys, so we just posted our weekly discussion, and then we found out that Sakurai, or whoever updates the website, posted some, as they're calling it, spoiler images of upcoming characters such as Ness, Falco, and Wario. But the more interesting thing is, not only were most of the screenshots from the Wii U version, which by the way looks awesome, but some of them showed off a few new details. We got a couple of new angles on Orbital Gate, and then we found out about two returning stages, one being Onnit, which is really obvious in the pictures from, Smash Bros. Melee, and then also Smashville from Brawl's coming back. And that one was sneaky, because at first glance, I think pretty much everyone dismissed it as just being Town and City, the new stage. But upon closer inspection, we actually made a whole video about it. It's actually Smashville returning from Brawl. So there's a lot we can say about this, especially how it ties into the 4chan leak. But before we get to that, let's discuss just our overall thoughts about these stages coming back. Anything else you want to mention about the screenshots? Mainly, I'm really impressed with how amazing Ness and Falco and Wario's character models look in the Wii U version, especially Falco. Falco just looks great, but I'm really happy that Onnit's coming back. It was always one of my favorite stages from every Smash game in the series, so I was hoping it would come back, but I have to say that I really do hope this doesn't mean that we're not going to get Magicant in HD, because I really, really want to see that stage in the Wii U version. Yeah. But also, as far as Smashville coming back, I just kind of wonder why, because it seems like Town and City is just kind of an HD replacement for that. So I know the platforms are slightly different, but I don't know. The two stages seem really similar.
Yeah, that was kind of my thought when as soon as I think that's why everybody overlooked it, because Smashville seems so redundant and there's not really much point to it, I guess is the best way to say it. But I will say having Onnit come back is just a really great one. That was always one of my favorite places to fight on in Melee. It was just bouncing between the buildings, dodging the cars. It was always just so much fun. And yeah, I'm totally agree with you about the character models, Ash. I mean, we've only seen these characters so far in the 3DS version, and being able to now see all the details and the little touches here and there, it really does impact how much of a difference there is. Man, I just love the picture with Falco and Fox superimposed against the Final Destination background with the planet and the sun behind them. It is so good. It just looks so awesome.
That's a great screenshot.
Isn't it? These pictures just look really great. Yeah, getting to your point, Ash, about Smashville being redundant, yeah, I felt the same way, because they already play or look extremely similar, but the platform layout is different. But I think, I think if it weren't the same theme, it would be less obvious, but because they are pretty much exactly the same theme, it really does stand out. But they've done something like this before, with Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2 being in Brawl. True. So it's not unheard of, and that felt a bit redundant then too, especially because Pokemon Stadium 1 I thought was way better than 2. But so anyways, so that's all cool. This is all good so far. But the most interesting thing about this is so far, between the Game of Wario stage being Gamer, Onnit and Smashville, so far the 4chan's Tower of Smash rumor is nailing it. It's nailed all of this. In fact, I think we even mentioned during our Tower of Smash discussion, the original one, that they announced Smashville would be coming back. It would lend some serious credence to this rumor, because no one really would expect that one to come back, seeing it as it is largely redundant.
Yeah, so that's probably the biggest point in the Tower of Smash rumors, favor so far, is the fact that Smashville is coming back, because I don't think, a lot of people saw that in the leak and they were like, well, that's no way that's happening, because it's just Town and City in HD.
Exactly.
But no, it's here, so this is definitely looking interesting at this point.
Well, it's kind of fascinating too, because when we got the new stages, the orbital station and gamer stages, we thought that was actually points against this league, because the names weren't correct. The name for these new stages was just not right on. So we're like, maybe this is possible that it isn't right. This just isn't the case.
Well, the stages were named in the leak after the game they came from, so that's why instead of being called Gamer, they was called Game & Wario.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And, yeah.
So, but that's still a point where we were unsure if that could be the case or not. Yeah, it matches, but you could say that you could sort of fit that in anywhere. So it is interesting that these new stages are sort of giving a lot more credence to this leak.
Yeah, no, it really is. I mean, it's definitely not an 100%, they're not batting 100 so far, because like you said, Derek, I mean, the two names they don't match in terms of the new stages, but this is kind of like a, it kind of reminds me of the Gematsu situation with Crom. I could easily see someone not being familiar with Game & Wario or not being familiar with Star Fox and just looking at those stages and be like, oh, that's the Great Fox, oh, that's just Game & Wario. So the fact they didn't get the names right definitely doesn't, discredit the rumor entirely, but it's, it's not 100% so far.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, yeah, it could just be not being familiar with it. And originally, in our original discussion, I was on the side of this rumor probably being fake. It really did sound too good to be true. At this point, although I still think I'm leaning on that side. I have to say, this Smashville is one of the more off-the-wall things, and it's like Wii Fit Trainer. That's why we thought Gematsu stood a chance, because they were one of the only leaks, if not the only one, that called it. And here we are again, the Smashville, which I don't think many people expected back.
Yeah, I think what's really gonna seal it is if we get confirmation of kind of one of the off the wall stages on that leak, like Endless Ocean or Bramble Blast, or not only that. I was kind of thinking of this earlier this morning, but considering how much Nintendo kind of pushed Smash Run as the 3DS's big mode, I find it hard to believe that if this is real, they wouldn't start pushing Tower of Smash really soon at this point. So I feel like we're going to find out fairly soon if it's real or not, because at some point Sakurai is going to have to talk about the Wii U exclusive mode soon. And if he doesn't talk about Tower of Smash, I think that's going to be pretty indicative of whether this rumor is fake or not.
Now, there is one theory I've seen float around among people commenting on the video and whatnot for your is Smashville in the game. A couple people think that this could just be like a swap in the same sort of way that you can change the boxing ring from Smash Brothers themed to Punch-Out themed. A couple people believe that this is actually just a swap for Town and City, where it just puts a Smashville skin on it. Do you guys think that's likely, or that seems like a lot more changes than what the boxing ring changes do?
Yeah, I saw a couple of people suggest it could be the Final Destination version too. Either one of those, they're not bad ideas, but I don't think there's a chance that either of those are the case. It wouldn't make sense to make a worse looking skin for a stage that that you're not going to change anything else about. Alternatively, it wouldn't make sense to make this a Final Destination stage either. I don't think. Basically, for the same reasons, where all you're doing is removing. It's already so close to being a Final Destination stage, just minus a platform there. Why not just make it its own stage at that point with a platform, and you get another stage out of it?
Yeah, especially because we know Sakurai likes to fill out, pad out rosters with, clones and whatnot. I don't think there's any way that Smashville is a skin or the Final Destination form for Town and City, just because every Omega version of the 3DS stages we've seen, they use the existing assets. They're not actually different stages.
Right.
So why would the Omega version of Town and City be Smashville? That just doesn't match up.
So do you guys have any final thoughts about the leak specifically that you haven't mentioned yet?
Just that what I said before, which is that I really, really, really hope to God that it's real, because it's looking more and more like it could be, and I want my chorus kids. So, let me rephrase that. I really want the chorus kids to be in. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we know that by now, Ash. I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people have figured that out.
Andre, you hit the nail on the head earlier. This whole leak seems too good to be true. So many stages, 5 characters that people would really like to have, especially Ridley and Mewtwo. Chorus kids for Ash, of course. And I think Impa would be pretty cool.
It's like a custom-made list to appeal to everyone somehow in the world at once.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing you can do to sweeten that deal is to have K. Rool as one of the characters as well.
Yeah, that'd be pretty great.
But yeah, no, Tower of Smash seems awesome. This leak sounds amazing, and I so want it to be true because of that. But it's way too early to say. I'm still going to lean on the side of lucky guesses or happenstance for now,
right?
Just because I don't want my heart broken.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too. Like the needle is slowly shifting toward the middle for me, but I'm still on the side of it being, good guesses so far. But
that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, I'm in agreement. I feel the exact same way, and I do want this to be true because some of these stages sound just amazing, or just going off the name. Bramble Blast alone, I want just for the music.
Oh God, I hear you.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
and
no.
A Patchland stage would be amazing. What if you could actually tear off pieces of the environment as you're playing, or pieces fall off or something?
That would be really cool.
There's so much potential here with these stages, and oh man.
And there's a Rhythm Heaven stage.
Right?
Yeah, no, there's so many things I want about this leak to be true.
God, I know. This would be fantastic. I I don't think anyone would be disappointed by if this turns out to be true.
This is the internet, Andre. Someone
Okay, you're
out
right.
there would be
I keep forgetting.
Yeah, someone would be like, "There's no Virtual Boy stage. This game sucks."
Okay, now I want a Virtual Boy stage. Why do you have to say that?
No, we might get Gyromite.
Yeah,
That's true, actually. And I also like Forest Haven, because that would be a Wind Waker HD stage, and that would look gorgeous in this game.
Oh, yeah. And Torian sounds awesome. Having Nimbasa City be represented, that'd be awesome. There's so many good stage ideas in here. And
there are.
It makes me really want it to be true.
I know. So do I. Speaking of stages real quick, I'm again getting back to Onnit coming back in Smashville. Like, I am very glad both, or at least Onnit's coming back. Smashville I liked originally, but with Town and City it does seem redundant. But Onnit's always been one of my favorite stages. I just love how it looks, and it still looks pretty good. I just wish that they would actually truly go back and fully update these classic stages to take advantage of the Wii U. Because, like, Onnit is starting to show its age. Like, I just brought up in Brawl. It still looks good, but you can tell, like, there's novice geometry going. There's, like, some 2D objects all over the place, in the background. So, I just wish they just more fully went back and redid these stages.
Yeah, and I kind of feel the same way about some of the returning stages in 3DS version, too. Like, you can tell at Corneria, especially the background, it's several generations behind.
That's the one that I think that's probably the most dated stage in that game.
Yeah.
Probably.
Actually, Jungle Japes kind of hides its age really well. Corneria doesn't so much.
Yeah. Speaking of Jungle Japes, where is the other Donkey Kong stage from LA? Why is that one not coming back with the waterfall?
Oh, that's true. Yeah, with the DK
Rap. Yeah, that was a much better stage.
I love that stage.
Yeah.
Where is it?
That was a good stage. I hate Jungle Japes. Always just annoyed me. Me too. It's so small, and you could just get easy kills by just knocking somebody into the water, and they're done.
I don't hate it, but it's definitely the worst Donkey Kong stage they've made. Putting aside was it Bramble Falls?
Oh god, that was the worst. Well, no, what was it called?
I forget.
Rumble Falls.
Rumble Falls. There we go.
Yeah. God, that was a terrible stage.
That really is the worst. At least Jungle Japes isn't close to that. Like, I actually do like that stage, but it's my least favorite.
It's playable at the very least.
it is playable.
I actually, speaking of the DK Rap, I noticed kind of a fun little Easter egg thing. I noticed when I was playing an online match in the 3DS version last night that the DK crowd chant is actually the DK Rap. Not the whole rap, of course, but just like the, DK Donkey Kong.
Wait, really?
Cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was a really cool little Easter egg.
Oh, that is really neat.
Yeah,
nice.
I was like, oh wait, that's the DK Rap.
I like that. That's perhaps the only time those words would ever be uttered.
Probably. Yeah.
I've always had even though I've never played Donkey Kong 64, I've always had a fondness for the DK Rap.
And that's why your taste in games is terrible.
Wow, shots fired.
Says you.
Damn. Speaking of Donkey Kong,
I've seen your taste, Andre. I'm not sure.
Hey, you haven't played Majora's Mask. You can't speak to my taste.
I'm waiting for the 3D version.
I don't know. I mean, that's true, but also, Andre, you didn't like Kid Icarus Uprising, so I don't know.
Hey. Officially, I liked it. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. I just didn't think it was as amazing as everyone else said it was.
But you gave 3 out of 5 stars to a 6 out of 5 star game, so therein lies the problem. But no, actually, speaking of Donkey Kong, we talked about all the other characters in this league. We kind of passed over Dixie, who I'm actually behind the chorus kids. I'm most excited about her out of all 5 of these characters.
I probably would be too. She actually would probably be my top out of them as well.
Yeah, like I think she's been deserving of a place in Smash for quite a while, I would say, and I think she was planned to be in Melee but was cut. So I would love to finally have her in Smash, because I mean, she's really, when you think of Donkey Kong, I know there are the K. Rool fans out there, but I really think that when you think of Donkey Kong, the third character that comes to mind is Dixie.
Oh yeah.
DKC too. I mean,
yeah,
she was awesome. I mean, everybody immediately loved Dixie as soon as that game came out because, well, flying and gliding in games is awesome.
Well, speaking of which, actually, I wonder that might pose a problem, because they've cut, for every character coming back from Brawl that had a glide move, they took it out. Like Pit, Charizard, and Meta Knight can no longer fly in this game. So do you think they would, if Dixie is in this game, do you think they would give her some variant on that, allow her to actually glide properly and be the only character in the game to do so? Or do you think they might, or I suppose now that I think about it, they could make it work like it did in Tropical Freeze as her recovery, where she actually gains some airtime instead of like hovering.
Yeah, I mean, and they could even give her just like 3 jumps, kind of like DDD, or 4 minor jumps like DDD has, or something like that. Or,
You could do
just,
that.
yeah, or it's not like gliding's completely been taken out. I mean, Villager can pretty much fly with his recovery.
Yeah,
so
but the mechanic
it's not,
is still, it's not the gliding
That's
mechanic.
true, yeah.
Another thing they could do is sort of give it a variation to Peach's floating ability, where Dixie can do essentially the same thing, but she eventually, slowly declines through the air as well.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, that's basically what the gliding mechanic was. So I actually do hope they bring it in for Dixie. Though I could see them not as well, but I think it would fit really well.
Out of this list, I want Ridley. I'm one of those fans who want Ridley.
Yeah. Well, that makes one of us, I guess.
It's a good thing we have some representation on this.
That's true.
Discussion. So
Metroid needs more representation, and he's the best way you're going to get representation in that game.
Well, there are 2 reps as of Smash 4 if you want to be... I'm kidding. I mean, it's the same character. But yeah, I mean, when you really... Yeah, it's true. When you think of Metroid, I guess Ridley is the most likely next newcomer, but... I don't know. I just don't care about the character that much. I'm not saying that I don't want Ridley in. I just, I'm not one of those fans who's like, oh, I gotta have Ridley.
I go either way, but I ultimately think it'd be cool if he were in the game. If only to, so we can finally stop talking about it.
Actually, I take that back. I think the best newcomer for Metroid would be Adam Malkovich, and every special he has is just you're not authorized to use that move. So it locks whatever direction you press. It locks that move for each character in the stage.
Oh my god!
I think that would be the best.
That'd be amazing, and then no one would play Smash 4 ever again.
Probably, but it would be worth it. It would be worth it just for that.
It would be worth
move.
it.
Can you imagine though the internet, the rage if Adam was revealed as a Metroid newcomer instead of Ridley?
It would never end. It would never end.
That would be so cool.
You want to talk about shots fired?
I mean, it wouldn't actually be cool, but it would be really funny.
It would be really funny.
Yeah.
Alright, well I think that wraps up our Smash Brothers discussion. So thanks for watching. If you liked our discussion, make sure to like and follow us on Facebook and Twitter at GameExplainers. You can find